Lucia Chudy was a two-time All-American for Utah State, one of four Aggie volleyball players to earn multiple All-American honors. She helped USU win the school's only national championship in 1978, followed by a national runner-up finish the following year. During her 3 years, the Aggies won 85% of their matches. She also spent 2 years as a high jumper on the Aggie track and field team.
I can put three names out there which got me here to Utah State. Marilyn Weiss, I guess, was athletic director, Mary Jo Pepler and Marilyn McCreevy, who were the volleyball coaches. And it was their first year recruiting, and they pretty much recruited from around the country, and we were pretty much known as misfits and people that nobody knew. I, for myself, had just played my senior year in high school. That was the only volleyball I knew. I really didn't know all the rules yet and had no business coming here, but they saw the talent in me. And I arrive here, and there's these incredible mountains, and the people are nice, and the people call you hon. Back east, you don't want to know what people call you. So just the culture out here was really, really, really nice. We grew to know that we had talents. Even though in the magazines of the day, the California teams and the Texas teams who had been around for a while and established, they would call us like washed out and misfits and nobody. So we took pride in that, and our coaches allowed us. Mary Jo and Marilyn actually went along with it, and they would dress bizarre and behave bizarre to back us up. So we really turned the tables on the other teams and embraced that we were, we'll say, different. Just that along the way, that winning season, we just began to believe in ourselves more and more and more, and it was like, we can. Why can't we? Of course we can. Our coaches say we can. We're winning. We can beat them. And we ended up beating them. It was wonderful. I remember Marilyn Weiss was the track coach also, and the athletic director, and involved with volleyball. So sometimes we'd go to a volleyball meet, and she'd have the track team there. So I would get shuffled from, the volleyball court to run and, jump and do some high jumps and maybe a few hurdles. So I tried to do both, but it was very difficult. My main focus was volleyball. Yes, I was awarded All-American twice at Utah State, which is absolutely incredible and wonderful, 78 and 79. And remembering back, it's an accomplishment. While I was living it, it was more, we were in the middle of this incredible volleyball conquest we were on, because, as again I said, we were misfits and outcasts, and we weren't supposed to win. And it didn't overshadow being an All-American, but it kind of put it out of focus. But of course, it is something I'm very proud of, being a two-time All-American. When I look back at my volleyball time at Utah State, it's kind of like a circle. There's no specific time. It's like, okay, we started out the first year, we came in 10th, but that was the first year the athletic director was here, and Mary Jo and Marilyn, the coaches, were here, and we came in 10th, and we're nobody. And then the next year we're national champions, and then the next year we come in second, and there's All-Americans, and we're creating all these. So it wasn't a specific time. It was the whole 3-year period that was just magical, absolutely. Plus paving, we felt like pioneers, because women's sports was new as far as scholarships or being able to compete with other universities and actually get paid to go to school. Not paid, but, get your classes paid for. So we felt we had to do a good job, and I think we did. So when I received a call that I was told I was being inducted into the Utah State Athletic Hall of Fame, I was very excited. My whole team had been inducted back a few years ago, and for physical reasons, I was unable to go. So when I got that phone call, I was very excited, very, very excited.